This video is to give a brief overview on how to use Google Forms quiz mode to give feedback to your students. So what you would do here is start out by building a normal Google form like as a quiz as you'd like. So I put in a sample question, what is the capital of Virginia? Once I have all my questions in, I just put in one, but you'd probably have more than that. Come up here to the gear icon next to the purple send button. Click on that. Come over here to the third option, quizzes, and you need to hit this toggle switch to make this a quiz. Now from there, it does turn on a couple more options. Quiz options, lock mode on Chromebooks. What that allows it to do is basically work like TestNav, where the students can't leave leave to add a little layer of privacy onto the assessment. Release grade, either they get it right away or later after a manual review, where you would have to assign the points and then send their results. Personal choice there. I generally speaking like to give them their feedback right away. And then what they can see at the end, they can see which questions they missed, which questions and all the correct answers, and point values. Again, this is a personal choice, but I generally speaking allow them to see which questions they missed. I don't let them see their correct answers because I want to give them an opportunity to go back and try again. So they'll see which questions they got incorrect, but they won't know what the correct answer is right off the bat. So you press save. And when we come back to the question, you'll see that now you have an answer key in the lower part. You click answer key, and you simply select your point values. You can do this 1 point per question, or you can do multiple points depending on how many questions or how many answers you have. And the correct answer here is Richmond. So I click on that, and you do see it highlights it in green as a check mark, so on and so forth. And then you can also add answer feedback, and I think this is a really powerful tool where we can give some feedback to our students. Answer feedback, the incorrect answer, you can give them text feedback here. You can link to something, or you could even link in a video. I'll give text feedback, and I generally like to give them more of clues than just direct answers. And I could say, this city is located on the James River. And I also, for further enrichment for correct answers, I do like to give them a little bit of feedback to push them forward a little bit. This really allows you to differentiate and individualize for your students. Again, you can link something in there. You can link in a video, or I say, this city also was the capital of the Confederacy in the U.S. Civil War. So it gives them a little bit of extra information, just allows each student to get exactly what they need. If they need a little bit more information to get it correct, or they already have it correct, pushes them a little forward. You press save. Then a good rule of thumb is always to check your form before you send it out to your students. First of all, make sure everything looks good here. I do see that Richmond's still the correct answer. Here's feedback for correct answer. Incorrect answer, point value is 1. I'll press done there. And then if I press the preview button here, it will open up the Google form to what it will look like. And so I'll get this wrong this time. So what is the capital of Virginia? I'll press Roanoke, press submit. You'll see there's a view score button there. So click on that, and it will give me my scores. It will let me know that I have this question wrong. It will give me my feedback, but because of the way I set it up, it does not give me the correct answer. So I'm going to go back, submit another response. This time I will get it correct. Richmond, submit, view score. Now I have my total points, has that the question's correct, my answer's correct, and the feedback. So this was a brief overview of how to use Google Form quiz mode for instant remediation and feedback. And then you, as a teacher, also in the response tab, can see how the students scored, and you can see it, a summary of the whole class, a question by question, or an individual, how each individual student responded. And so now that includes a little tutorial on exactly how to look at the responses as well.